Hey, it's James from Marketing for Restaurants. Welcome to day 6 of the 7-day restaurant marketing challenge. Let's send an email. Okie dokie, so this is going to be a fun one, I think. Now, so what we're going to do is we're going to send out an email. Now, big fan of email marketing. It really is the easiest way for you to be able to get more people into your restaurant. It's one of the easiest ways, definitely the cheapest way, because it's very, very, very cost effective to send out email campaigns, particularly if you've got less than 2,000 contacts, because you can use something like MailChimp completely free. So the first thing we're going to want to do with our email marketing is to gather up all of the emails that you have collected. Now, this could be difficult, and I am less concerned about the actual sending out of the email. I'm a lot more interested in the process for doing that, because there's a couple of things that you need to do before you start to send out email marketing campaigns. So the first thing is, how are you collecting your customers' email details? So you might have a sign-up form on your website, join us for birthdays. Our experience is that they work okay, but not great. Most of our restaurants will do it from using something like the free restaurant online ordering system or the free online restaurant booking system. If you've got a booking company there, they should be able to share emails with you. If they won't share the emails with you, and you shouldn't be sharing because it's your customer data, so I don't see what the need for sharing, but they may share it with you and you should be able to download it from them. If they won't give you the email addresses that they're collecting of your customers, I would leave them. I really think that if you're not getting the email address of your customers, then they're not your customers. So hopefully you've got an email database that you can use. If not, you might have some business cards or something like that. You really need to be looking at how you're building that email database. So have a really good think about what that process is like and where you can get them. And the thing that I'm always amazed at is people say, well, we're really struggling. We don't know how we're going to survive. And then you start talking to them about their business and you work out that they've got an email list of 6,000 people who have been in the restaurant in the last 18 months and had a really good time. And you think, wow, this is going to be pretty easy because we can send an email out to people, and if they've had a good time in the past, they're going to come back because they want to have a good time now. It's really just about creating awareness, creating that top of mind, and people will come out, particularly if you've got a good story to tell in the email. The first thing is to find your database. Next, what we want to do is to use some sort of emailing program. So Forbes and Frollo, they come free with some emailing software in there. If you're not using that, then you can use MailChimp. MailChimp is free for up to 2,000 contacts, as is Frollo and Forbes. And there's a process in there where you upload emails into that system. Once you've uploaded it, you'll be ready to go, and there'll be a template in there, and it's a fairly easy template editor to use. The two things that you really want to focus on are your subject line, because this is the thing that it's a two-step process for email marketing, okay? The first step is getting people to open your email. So you need a really good subject line. And this is like the heading of the old days of Yellow Pages, or if you did newspaper marketing. What is the subject line that you are aiming for? And it needs to be interesting. Now, one of the things is you want to be careful because you don't want to be spammy. Your email is going to go out and the email provider will probably do some work to see if it's a spam email. The customer's email provider will probably do some work to see if it's spammy as well. So you don't want to say free or sale or anything like that. What you might want to do is, taste one of your dishes, put that in there, or talk about upcoming event, upcoming wine tasting at my restaurant. That would work probably quite well, particularly if you're able to break your database down into people who like wine. They're the ways of getting really high open rates. It's not just about the open rate. You then want to get a click-through rate. So you'll have a link back to the website, but ideally for them to be able to make an order or make a booking. And one of the things that we're really passionate about at Marketing for Restaurants is making your restaurant marketing accountable. So there's a process which we can help you through for any of our customers where you can tag the email that goes out with some special code, and it's a simple process which we run through with our customers. And that means that if they send an email out, it might go out to 1,000 people 10% might open it and 3% will click through and make a purchase. That goes to 30 people, and then you can say at the end of it, you can say, well, we booked 125 seats with that email. And that's not impossible to do. They're the kind of results that you would want to expect for a good restaurant. If you've run an awful restaurant, email marketing's not for you because people are going to want to delete it because your restaurant's no good. But if you've got, great food, great value, great experience, then it's pretty easy to get people to come back to your restaurant. And email is a great way of doing that. You might want to drive people to the Tuesday and Wednesday nights. It's a great thing for yield utilization, a whole heap of things in there. But you're going to want to have a good subject line, and then you're going to want to drive people to place an order. And you might have a coupon that you might run, an extra 15% off on a Tuesday night, just to try and drive some, you're going to be pretty quiet in the restaurant. So you're happy to take a few, might be pick-up only ones, pick up your meal and get an extra 15% off if you use this coupon. So nice and easy to do. So there's a little bit of work in this. You've got to, one, find where all of your emails are. So you might need to track your booking or online ordering provider or your marketing company. You may need to set up a MailChimp account. If you're struggling with this, sign up for Forbes or Frollo. That way it's automatic. It's automatically in the database for you so that they get added in, all sorted by recency and frequency so you can see who you... And the good thing about using Forbes or Frollo is that you could target people who have been 3 times, and you might give them a special offer because you know that they're fairly regular customers, or you might do another offer for people who haven't been in 6 months. They're great ones because you can then say, we miss you, and you're only sending it out to people who haven't been there in the last 6 months. Campaign tag it if you can. The really big thing with this is to put the process in place to be able to do this. So to build the database and then email out to that database. There is a bit of work to that, but I'll say it again. And everyone says, I get so many spam. I get so many emails. The interesting thing is that why do you get so many emails? It's because it's one of the most effective ways of actually doing marketing. And people think that for some reason, because it's effective, then they shouldn't do it. The thing that I find really interesting is that I get very few emails from restaurants, even though I sign up for lots of email databases, because I like to get emails from restaurants because I can see what people are doing, what sort of offers they're running, what sort of campaigns, what sort of technology they're using, all of those sort of things. So I've signed up for quite a few in my time, and I get very few emails from restaurants trying to get me to come in. So have a think about it. Have a think about what it is that you're going to do for your email marketing campaign. Shoot me a copy of the email that you send out. I'm happy to critique it. Hit us up on Facebook, LinkedIn. But yeah, send that email out and you have a glorious day. Bye.
Want more customers for your restaurant, cafe or takeout? Every month, our marketing tools and information are used by thousands of restaurant owners just like you to help them find more customers and turn them into repeat customers. All of our tools and information is designed specifically for restaurant owners. We know you don't have a lot of time to spend marketing or learning complicated procedures, so our tools are quick and easy to use. If you're looking to increase your revenue and profits or want to work less hours, check out marketingforrestaurants.com.